A Democrat in Washington state who sponsored a bill that would require all gun owners in the state to have liability insurance is now raising eyebrows after she announced she is running for insurance commissioner. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This video is brought to you today with the help of Blackout Coffee Company. I unfortunately have a sick toddler right now, which means even less sleep than usual and even more coffee than usual, because as a parent and an ADHD parent at that, caffeine is my life force. Blackout Coffee not only has great tasting coffee, tea, and hot chocolate, but they also support the Second Amendment by partnering with gun rights groups and channels like mine, so that I can feel even better about the fact that my body is at least 30% coffee. Probably more. To check them out, help support your rights and this channel, go to blackoutcoffee.com/libertydoll. Today's video highlights the fact that lawmakers, especially the anti-gun ones, are really great at having conflicts of interest. I know, we are all so shocked. State Senator Patty Kuderer has been consistent in being anti-gun, but claims to be a steadfast supporter of people's rights. Her insurance mandate bill, Senate Bill 5963, was pre-filed in January. Luckily, it did not make it out of committee, but it would have required every gun owner to carry residential liability insurance to protect against loss, death, or property damage from use of that firearm, even if it was accidental. It also would have required insurance companies to ask every customer whether or not they were gun owners before issuing or renewing a policy. It then would have required them to ask the gun owners about how they store their guns. And, of course, the gun owner would have to have proof of insurance on them at all times. The bill was basically a roundabout way of, quote, protecting against accidental gun violence by creating incentives and penalties around storage. During a committee hearing, she said, "This requirement does not regulate, limit, or control the manner or method in which people may keep or bear arms. Instead, it simply says you must have liability insurance." Even though the bill would literally require people to attest to their insurance companies how their guns are stored, pay a monthly fee, and carry proof of insurance, and have that proof where the guns were also supposed to be kept at all times. Which sounds like a lot of regulation. She also claimed it was constitutional because, as an attorney, her reading of Bruen was that it emphasizes the importance of considering public safety concerns in regulating firearms, and that gun owner liability insurance aligns with increasing public safety by requiring those choosing to own a firearm to insure against the potential risks associated with gun ownership. Gun liability insurance strikes a good balance between allowing individuals to exercise their Second Amendment rights and imposing a reasonable regulation that serves the broader public interest. Again, the bill went nowhere, but you have to wonder if this was her plan all along. Make it a requirement for insurance companies to come up with gun policies, make gun owners carry those policies, and then run to get paid and become the boss of it all. She'd be responsible for policy requirements, rates, and all kinds of other things. As insurance commissioner, her goal is to protect consumers and hold insurance companies accountable for their actions and to promote transparency and fairness. Without the transparency of how much money she'd make if she both got this job and passed her bill. She says, "I'm committed to working collaboratively with all stakeholders to find solutions to the challenges we face and to promoting greater equity and opportunity for all Washingtonians." Though we can assume that those stakeholders don't include gun owners. And winning the election wouldn't require her to give up her Senate seat, so technically she could keep pushing the insurance issue despite it being a huge conflict of interest. After all, it would give her a front row seat on how to come down on gun owners, regulate what they do with their firearms in their own homes, and then decide how much they're going to be charged for it. She has gotten endorsements from the state attorney general and the state treasurer. It's not an uncommon thing for bills to be introduced again and again and again across multiple sessions, so whether or not she wins this election for treasurer, I will not be surprised if this liability insurance bill comes up again. Anyways, I just thought that that was an interesting little conflict of interest there. Again, not all that surprising, but interesting, we'll call it. But that is it for this video, so please like, share, and subscribe if you are new here. Ring that notification bell, and as always, folks, thanks for tuning in, and happy shooting.